Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super duper exciting one because I am going to be doing my Eyeshadow Revolution and Looney Tunes review part 1. Yes, there will be 2 videos on this collection, one today and one tomorrow, so you won't have long to wait. So make sure you definitely are subscribed to watch my video tomorrow as well. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything that's in the collection. I'm going to review pretty much everything in this collection, but I also will have a second part up tomorrow to review the other products that I'm not reviewing in today's videos. So yes, if you'd like to see some swatches, if you'd like to see tutorials, a review, my thoughts and opinions on this collection, then please keep watching. I hate being naked faced for intros, but if I'm honest, I want to show you everything in all of its proper packaging, so I didn't want to ruin anything. Firstly, let's show you the accessories and also the tools. So firstly, we do have a cute little makeup bag for the collection. This is what it looks like. If I just show you up close, it's got all the characters on it, and it is quite like a big square makeup bag, and there is also a little Looney Tunes Eyeshadow Revolution tag on there as well. I imagine you'd fit quite a lot in here, and if you are interested in any of this collection, I will link it down below so you can purchase whatever you want or see the prices or anything like that. It will all be linked down below. But yes, you do get a cute little makeup bag in this collection. Next, we actually have a sponge collection set. How cool is this? So this is what it looks like. We have 4 different sponges in here. We firstly have a foundation sponge. We next have a textured sponge, which is good for loose powder. We have a highlight and like contouring sponge, and we also have like a small detailer sponge that you can use for like concealer. It tells you how to use them at the top, but how freaking cute are these sponges? I absolutely love them, and I love that they've done like 4 completely different sponges, so it's not a set of like the 2 same sponges. It's literally 4 sponges and they're all different. And then we also do get a little brush set. How freaking cute is this case? Oh my goodness, it is absolutely adorable. I absolutely love it. So in here, I mean, it is quite a small one, but I mean for the aesthetic of it being a carrot, I'll let it off. So you just unzip it and we have some brushes inside. So firstly, you do have a bigger brush that I assume you'll use for like powder or maybe contour. It's a little bit more tapered. It's not super big and fluffy. Next, we have a flat brush. I love these brushes. This one is a big fluffy blending brush that will come in super handy today. And then lastly, we have a angled brush with a spoolie on the end, which I personally love these at the moment. I use these to like do my brows because I'm loving the Revolution brow shaping wax, so I love to use these brushes for that, so that will come in handy again today. But yeah, I love the case. I think the brushes are super cute. They feel really nice quality as well, like super sturdy, and the bristles feel really nice and soft. Okay, we have quite a few smaller palettes in this collection. We do have a complexion palette, and this is for highlighting. The packaging is the same on the actual palette, and these are what the highlighters look like. We have a very nice versatile face palette here. I will probably be going for this one. This one would be a beautiful like blush topper if you used it very sparingly. And then we have a gorgeous yellow gold and a deep bronzy highlighter for deeper skin. So I actually think this is a very beautiful face palette, and a lot of skin tones will be able to use this as well. There's also a cute little mirror inside. And then the 4 other ones are all eyeshadow palettes, and these 4 palettes I will actually be doing in tomorrow's video. So I will show you what they look like today because we are doing a full reveal. But in tomorrow's video, I will go more in depth with these palettes. I'll swatch them in that video and also show you individual tutorials with these. So firstly, we have the Tasmania palette. This is what the packaging looks like. I'm absolutely obsessed with the packaging for everything. Like, they really killed it. And this is what this palette looks like, and the colour story is definitely more of a cool toned palette, which is so beautiful. I have obviously already used this, so that's why it looks used. But yeah, very beautiful, cool toned palette. Next we have the Tweety palette, which is in my favourite colour, pink. This is the packaging of the actual palette, and the colour story is a little bit more on the warm side, and you have pops of pinks in here as well. I love that there is a lot of mattes in here and less shimmers. You know me, I love a good matte, so there was plenty in here to choose from. The third palette is the Bugs Bunny eyeshadow palette, of course. Couldn't do Looney Tunes without Bugs Bunny. This is the palette without the box, and the colour story of this one is a little bit more colourful than the other ones. You do have some oranges and greens in there, of course, for carrots, and yeah, this is definitely the most colourful of the smaller palettes. And then lastly, we have the Sylvester Cat palette. This is what it looks like, and this is the colour story. Absolutely love the colour story of this one. It is definitely a bit of me. I love my warm tones. You also have some deep browns in there, some stunning shimmers. So yeah, that is what the 4 smaller palettes look like. They also did a huge Looney Tunes eyeshadow palette, and this packaging does have a lot of the Looney Tunes characters on there. Honestly, this is so nostalgic, I can't even tell you, and it actually says "That's all, folks" on the back of it. I just absolutely love it. Me and my brother was obsessed with Looney Tunes when we was younger, and I just love this collection so much. So again, this is the packaging of the palette, and this is what this palette looks like. It is a super colourful, bright palette. Oh my god, is it stunning. It is such a huge palette as well. Like, it's massive. The pans are huge as well. Like, my fingernail compared to the pan, it's huge. You have a very nice variety in here. You have pinks, purples, blues, browns, reds, literally so many colours. You can definitely do like a neutral look in here, as well as doing colourful looks as well. And there's a huge mirror, and it says "What's up, dark" on it. Oh my god, I love it so much. So yeah, that is what the big palette looks like. And then to finish off the collection, they brought out 4 lip oils, one for each character of the eyeshadow palettes. So firstly, we have the Bugs Bunny one, and this is a blueberry scent lip oil. How cute is the packaging? And it is a rollable lip oil, just like the Pebbles ones I Heart Revolution have done before. That smells so good. Next we have the Taz one, and this is a grape scent. I'm just obsessed with the packaging of these again. Like, I just think they're so cute. This one is so good too. Like, honestly, they smell amazing. Next we have a Sylvester one, and this one is like an orangey sort of packaging, and this one is scented like mango. This one doesn't smell as good as the other ones, I don't think. I think this is my least favourite, but my absolute favourite one is Tweety, and this is in the pink packaging, and this has a strawberry scent. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't stopped sniffing this since I got it. It really reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on what it reminds me of. But oh my goodness, it smells absolutely incredible. Firstly, I'm actually gonna put some of this lip oil on. So obviously the reason I've not got any makeup on is because I do want to test out these sponges. I'm going to try not make this part of the video too long, but it's me, so it probably is going to be long. I'm firstly going to take the foundation sponge, which looks like this, and I'm going to take some foundation. I've got the Revolution Conceal and Define, and we're going to see how this applies it to my skin. Okay, and I'm just going to use this dry. I don't normally wet my sponges anyway, to be honest with you. And we are gonna blend this on the skin. Okay, so this is all my foundation blended out. I'm not gonna lie, it probably would work a little bit better if my sponge was wet, because it is a tiny bit dense, but I mean, it did the job to blend out my foundation. I just upped my coverage a little bit because of the blemishes I've got going on at the moment, but honestly, apart from that, it's perfectly fine, and I probably would just use it dry anyway, but I know not a lot of people do that. But yeah, it would probably be a little bit softer wet, but I mean, I used it with dry and it pretty much did the job perfectly. Blended all of my foundation out really, really nicely. Next, I'm going to take the tiny little cute orange sponge like this, and I'm going to use this to blend out my concealer. Okay, and this is my concealer blended out with a little sponge. I'm not going to lie, it probably would have been more quicker to do it with a bigger sponge, but I'm going to be honest, it actually blended my concealer out beautifully, and you really can get in every nook and cranny on your face. Like, you can get absolutely everywhere. So if you struggle with coverage like around your nose and stuff, this would be a great sponge to use. I'm not gonna lie, the other two sponges in the box I'm probably not gonna use today, but this is the one that's a powder sponge. Can you see how it's like a slightly different texture to the other ones? It's definitely more like, it's more brilliant. It is a more like fuzzy texture, and that's so the powder can't like get soaked up into the sponge. It just lays flat on top so you can really press it in. And if you're all about your sculpting and baking and things, this will be a great sponge. I actually have the Revolution version of this, and I love this for just like placing your powder in a straight sort of line so you can get that perfect carved contour, but that is what that sponge is for. Okay, so I've just popped on my powder, which was I Heart Revolution Coconut Baking Powder, bronzer, which is the Tasty like coffee bronzer, and then I also used the I Heart Revolution Contour Duo just to chisel out my face a little bit, but I wanted to come back on and test out the highlighter palette. So just a reminder, this is what the highlighter palette looks like, and I am going to use the shade Sassy. Sassy. Please be good. Oh yeah. That is beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. Look at that, reflecting off the lights. Has no cast on me at all, and it has a gorgeous like light sort of pinky reflect. It's not super strong pink, but it definitely has a pink undertone, and that is absolutely beautiful. That shade is realistically the only one I'm going to be able to use this for highlighter. I'll definitely see if I can try and use that pink one as a blush topper at some point, but just for today we're using that one shade. And then I do want to put some actual blusher on, because where that's a highlighter I don't want to have super shiny cheeks. So I'm just going to take the I Heart Revolution Moana blush. A reminder, this is what it looks like. It's almost like a NARS orgasm dupe, and I'm going to take it on the big face brush. It would have been cool to see them do like a highlighter brush so you can use it with the collection, but I'm just going to put a little bit of this on. Okay, I'm just going to pop some of the I Heart Revolution Coconut Fixing Spray just to melt all of these powders together. I absolutely love this spray. Okay, and that is it for the face. Let's zoom in and get started on the eye look. We're doing a look with the ginormous eyeshadow palette, and I'm so excited. I'm going to shove some concealer on my eyelid because I'm not going to lie guys, I've got up like 5 times this entire video where I've forgotten to get stuff. So we're just going to have to deal with concealer. This is the one that I used on my face, by the way. It's the Conceal and Define Infinite. Okay, my immediate thought is Sunset Eye because it has all of those colours in here, and I can even add a pop of blue either in the centre or on the lower lash line. So I feel like let's go with that. So firstly, I'm going to take the shade Determined, and I'm going to pop that in my crease, but pretty like low down because I need a lot of room for blending. I'm going to stick to more of the brighter shades in this palette that are definitely like more muted down colourful shades, but I'm going to stick to the more colourful. So next I'm going to take this bright pink here, which is called Sympathetic. So I'm just going to blend Sympathetic at the very top. To be honest with you, it's quite a similar shade. Okay, next I'm going to take Irritable, which is the orange in the palette. Yeah, well, I'm going to use the other brush, the big fluffy one, because I need to get some orange on here. So if I just stick that right at the top edge, then I've got room to blend the yellow at the top. Okay, and then for the very top edge, I'm going to take Baby Faced, which is the yellow in the palette. It's so hard with like a big palette with what sort of shades to use. That's why I kind of gravitate towards Sunset Eyes, because they're one of those looks where you're guaranteed to use a lot of the shades. Okay, I've just gone ahead and perfected the blending. I'm super happy with it now. I'm just going to take a little bit of the shade, is it say Unthinking? This brown here. Yeah, Unthinking. And I'm just going to deepen out the inner and outer corners ever so slightly. I didn't put a lot on, but that's just because I want to keep it really nice and soft. Now the question is, do I put the blue on the lower lash line, or do I go neutral and save the blue for the middle of the lid? I feel like I want to make that blue shimmer a statement. So for the middle of my lid, I am going to take the shade Obsessed, which I am quite literally obsessed with. It is a stunning, stunning baby blue shimmer. And I'm going to try and use it with the flat brush that comes in the set. Some formulas don't work the best with these types of brushes, but we shall see. Yeah, no. See how that's like not picked up anything? I'm gonna have to go in with a more bristly brush. No, I think my finger's gonna be the best thing. It's quite a dry shimmer formula, but it just doesn't pick up well on the brush. But look at that on my finger. Oh my god. Yes, I am obsessed. Thank you. Like, look at that. It's like a duochrome sort of shade. Oh, that is bloody beautiful. Next, I'm going to take the shade Brilliant, this purple shimmer here. Brilliant, something I like to say a lot. And I'm just going to blend this at the outer edges of the blue. For the lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Insecure, which is this deeper dark brown. Okay, and then for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Winner. I thought it would tie in really nicely with the yellow on the lid. Okay, so this is my completed eye look. I'm just going to hop off camera. I'm going to finish off my makeup and then I'll be right back on my final thoughts on the collection. Okay, so this is my makeup all complete. To finish it off, I used the I Heart Revolution Coconut Mascara. This is my favourite I Heart Revolution mascara. It's so good. It's only £5 as well. And then to do my lips, I have a little combo. Who remembers when I was obsessed with these I Heart Revolution chocolate lipsticks? They're so affordable. I have the shade Chocolate Brownie. This is the shade here. I think this is the most used one out of the few that I've got. And then I did add a little gloss on top. This is the chocolate lip gloss in the shade Honeycomb. It's a bit more of a cooler lip gloss. I just use this to neutralise the lip a little bit because it was quite pinky. But this is my finished look with the Looney Tunes collection, or most of the Looney Tunes collection. Please let me know down below what you think. Okay, let's sit down and discuss the collection and what we tested today. So I'm just talking about my opinions on the stuff I did try today. Forget about the little palettes, that'll be in tomorrow's video. But as for the stuff that I tried in today's video, firstly, can I just say I am a massive fan of the collab. Looney Tunes, as I said, Me and my brother was obsessed watching that when we was growing up, so this just really excites me and I love this collection so much. The accessories are super cute. I love that there's 4 different sponges and the 2 that I used work really well today. I love that there's a makeup bag I can use, and also the brushes were really good as well. They're really nice quality and they worked a treat for the products I used them with. As for the makeup and lip oils in this video, they worked really well for me today. I think the highlighter is absolutely beautiful. The eyeshadow palette, really good quality for I Heart Revolution. Super pigmented, super easy to blend. The shimmers were stunning as well. Even the lip oil that I used was really nice. I had that on for the entire video and it felt super nourishing, hydrated, felt really nice on the lips, and the scent of that one is absolutely incredible. So basically guys, I freaking love this collection. I don't know how much more clear I can make it, but I absolutely love it. I'm so obsessed with this collection. If you're going to pick anything up, please let me know down below because I'd love to know. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you did enjoy it, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Stick around and subscribe because tomorrow I'll have my review 2 up. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye!